sub county ya Joro na Molo katika kaunti ya Nakuru. Kwa muda sasa hizi jamii tatu, kuna jamii ya Ogiek, kuna Kipsigis, kuna Tugen, kuna Keyo. Hao ndio wako sana sana, lakini kuna jamii zingine pia wako huko. Hizi jamii ndio wamekuwa wanazozana. Niombe the media tafadhali, unaweza kupiga picha kidogo, alafu mtangojea, mtapewa full briefing baada ya kumaliza. Kuna mambo ya nyumba kidogo tunataka tumalizie hapa kwanza, ambaye na concern ni committee tu.
Koskei toka Nandi. Kwa jina ni Joseph Rotich toka jamii ya Ogiek.
Kwa majina naitwa Simon Rotich, jamii ya Ogiek.
Jina naitwa Nicholas Mutai, Chikis.
Na Pastor Talam Konga kutoka jamii ya Tugen.
Kwa majina ni Jairus Lokubwa kutoka jamii ya Tugen.
Kwa jina ni Chemchor Apollo kutoka jamii ya Tugen.
Majina ni Rafael Kibet Koet, jamii ya College.
Hapa kwa hiyo natangaza sauti.
Wazee wa mama Matiangi.
Ndio anatoka. Oya. Manjiko. Ndio anatoka sasa. Teketeke basi. Nataka kuweka microphone chini. Utasikiza.
Kwani kataeni moja. CS is first floor. CS is at the first floor, then we have the next floor.
Zinatembea. Oh, uko hapa. Okay, good. Gabo amepatikana? Okay. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for your patience and finding time to be here. On behalf of my colleagues, I am accompanied by the Cabinet Secretary for Energy, Honorable Charles Keter, the Cabinet Secretary for Lands, Madam Farida Karonei, and my brother, the Cabinet Secretary for Environment, Honorable Kariako Tobiko, and a huge security team from the headquarters and the regional security team here led by the Regional Commissioner for Rift Valley, Mr. Natembea. We've held a long meeting for almost 3 hours this morning with the leaders of East Mao, as we broadly call it. You know, we've had a protracted challenge in that area revolving around land allocation. The matter even ended up in the East African Court of Justice. The court ordered us to find some land and allocate a property to the Ogiek community. So, His Excellency the President, after receiving so many representations from the leaders of East Mao and Nakuru County in general, instructed the four of us to come here and have a meeting with this team. We have had a very successful meeting in my view because one, they have had the opportunity to air their views on the challenges they have in that particular settlement. We have taken their views and agreed to begin a journey towards the settlement of the problem of East Mao. If you go back to the history of that place, you will discover that we've had this challenge since that settlement started in 1994. Then a decision was made in 1997 by the Ministry of Environment. A cut line was established at that particular time. Then later on again, the court ruled against that. And then we've kept going, through that challenge. Then 2001, another decision was taken which established a cut line but which left some people out in the process. So it's been a problem that has existed for over 2 decades. And from a security point of view, it has posed a very serious challenge to us. Because from time to time, you have skirmishes in the area, you have conflict in the area, people burning houses and so on and so forth. So today, with my colleagues and the leaders from these communities, we have begun a journey to resolve the problem and hopefully, once and for all, as instructed by His Excellency the President. The departure point is that we have agreed that we will try to accommodate everyone on that particular settlement so that there is no one who's left out. Then now we'll work on the mechanics of allocating or settling everyone, while at the same time also addressing the special requirements that came as a result of the court order from the East African Court of Justice. We will obey the order in the process as it is. So we will ensure that we set aside a property for the Ogiek as ordered by the court, and then at the same time work on resettling the others and ensuring that people have legit titles. The second and last point I would like to make on this is that we also have taken very drastic decisions because we realize, and it's always good to be very sincere to our people, that some of the problems we are dealing with, honestly, have been brought about by some challenges in certain departments of government. Some work that was done in the past, a good number of people, even including public servants in various departments. I mean, my own interior, if I may start from there. Some people in my department, in the provincial administration, as it was then called, and now Ngao. And then a number of civil servants, for example, in the survey department and so on, who made several mistakes and caused some challenges that we are now having to deal with. We have taken very drastic decisions on this. we are reorganizing the place in the manner in which it's going to work, and therefore, following that directive by the President, we have today instituted a special multi-agents task team that is going to camp in East Mao for the next 11 weeks to sort out that problem completely, because the deadline the President gave us is Jamhuri Day, 12th of December. He said he wants the problem sorted out by Jamhuri Day. So we are doing our best, racing against time, and we have established a multi-agents team today to be led by a special DC, who will be accompanied by a small special security team, jointly with officials from an interministerial team of officials from across all the ministries responsible, and they will work with the County Commissioner Nakuru and the Regional Commissioner Rift Valley to focus on that within the next 11 weeks to ensure that we have resolved the matter. Very finally, I am grateful to the leaders. All these leaders you see here who have sat with us have spoken to us very sincerely. They have expressed their fears and their concerns and challenges they have had in the past. Some of them, to be honest with you, are not matters you can resolve immediately, but I like the spirit that they are all willing to continue engaging as we deal with these matters, so that we are better off talking to each other now than having people out there burning houses and and shooting arrows at each other, as it was. So I'm grateful to them. Some of them are religious leaders, who have prayed for us, and they have counseled us, and we hope that they will also continue to pray for and counsel their members, that we are better off as a country, as communities that form a country called Kenya, working together and respecting each other's rights. We are better off resolving our issues by talking to each other than looking for ways of hurting each other, destroying property and so on. It's totally undesirable. And I'm very grateful on behalf of my colleagues. I'm grateful to the leaders here, the spirit that I have seen, and I thank our regional security team and everyone involved in this for the work they have done, and finally commit myself and my colleagues to this assignment. We actually even undertook, my 3 colleagues and I, that while the exercise is going on within the next 11 weeks, we will go to the field ourselves, and we will go to this area and drive around and interact with these wonderful fellow Kenyans and see where there are challenges that need to be sorted out on the ground, and we will resolve them. If they're in the environment, our Minister for Environment will be there. The bulk of the work is going to be done by the Ministry of Lands. My sister and colleague Farida Karone will be available, and we are going to focus on this so that we can keep the deadline we were given by His Excellency the President to do this by Jamhuri Day, as it was. So we wish everyone the best. We'll give it our best, and we hope that our leaders who are here today will equally go forward with that positive attitude to ensure that we keep our people together, we keep our community safe and peaceful for our own sake, the sake of our children, and the sake of the wonderful people that God has given us to live with and lead. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best. Yeah.